remember on my other social media the last couple of days I was complaining about some hip pain. Well, yes, I had hip pain, and funny thing about that. So I have been injured fairly often in the past. So whenever I get this feeling, I'm very cautious. I am very scared that it's another stress fracture, that it's something serious, a running injury that is gonna keep me from running for the long term. So I took a couple days off. You guys saw, I've been walking with Harmony, I've been doing other exercises, and I realized I've been doing other exercises as well as my running for quite a while. Could that be the problem? I've been doing a lot more ab work, stuff, you know, with your legs, where you wave your legs up and down, where I am putting a lot of pressure on my legs, on my hips, on my groin. Made me think it might not be a running related injury. Now, I'm not an idiot, not a complete idiot. I do know that I run a fair bit and I do a lot of other stuff, and the chances of me being injured are probably more than the average bet. I do have a history of injury, and I have a history of this particular injury, but maybe not this time. So this morning I went for a run and it was okay. It was a lot shorter than I usually do, but it's been a couple days off, and I wanted to take it out and test it. I know I shouldn't be testing an injury, but I couldn't help myself, and it went okay. Like the same pain that I had, which was in my, it was in my hip, but it was in my butt. So I had to kind of reach around the inside of my leg and reach up to my hip bone. That's where I was feeling like a dull ache. And I didn't have that this morning. Why don't we just check in with my run from this morning, and I'll tell you about it back then. So we're going back in time at this point. Oh, it is pretty windy today, pretty windy. Okay, so you guys know that I've had some hip issues that I thought was hip issues, but I thought I would test it today, and turns out wasn't that bad. I still had some feeling, but the feeling had kind of moved from where it was when I first thought I was injured to kind of more in my groin. And I think it may be due to something else other than running. Still going to be taking it easy for the next couple days, and well, we're going to wait and see. So today's run was a very cruisy 5.3 miles, which is about 8.53 kilometers at an average pace of 5:18 a kilometer, which is about 8:31, 8:32 a mile. It went well. I was pretty happy with it, and I was glad to get a couple miles in the books, and I'm looking forward to testing it a little more and just seeing how it progresses. Like, is it an injury? Am I being too cautious? Now, it doesn't sound like me. Being cautious is not something that I generally do, and I guess that is shown by me going out and testing my injury. I don't recommend it. If you think you're injured, give yourself a little more time. Kind of do as I say, not as I do type thing. But I'm feeling pretty good right now. I am feeling pretty good, and I'm glad I went for my run. So, my question to you guys, have you been injured? How long did it take you to get over that injury? Part 2 of the question, have you ever thought you were injured, but turns out it was nothing? Just like little aches and pains that come and go from being a runner. So, there's injury, there is almost injury. Have you experienced the difference? That's what I want to know. Please write in the comments below. Thanks for staying all the way to the end of the video. We're going to wrap it up right here. If you got any value, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so right now. Right now. I'll see you next time. See you in a couple days. Yeah, be kind, be happy, run well.